Yes, it is that time. Once again, it's 8:20. No matter where you are, it always is, always will be 8:20. Thank you once again for joining me. Without further ado, let's get into today's topic. I hate to say this, but you think you live enough of this life and you've heard most of the words you'll ever experience or events you've seen before in your personal, business, military, corporate, or private life. But I came across this word twice over the past 2 to 3 months. One was with a guy I was sharing a ride with, and then I found this one actually in a book at a bookstore. The word and the topic for today's discussion is pronoia. Pronoia. I've heard of paranoia, where you're thinking about everything's and everybody's out to get you in a bad way. Paranoia. This is called pronoia. I had never heard this word in 61 years of life. And I always knew about paranoia, as I said before, when everyone's out to get you. But the guy I was talking with in this ride, he was talking about pronoia. I thought he just had mispronounced the word that was in my head, paranoia. So I thought he just was misstating that. But no. He proceeded to expound on that term that I had never heard before. Then he said that pronoia meant the opposite of paranoia. And that statement that he made reset my mind and heart set and introduced a brand new thought in my head to observe. That no, not everyone is out there against me and to get me in a negative way. He went on to say that pronoia meant that the world, the universe, conspires to support and to help me always in a positive way. I had to really take a few more breaths to digest that statement. That pronoia means the world conspires to support and to help me. That the creator of me and of the world that we live in is designed to facilitate my positive progress and production and purpose and delivery of the message that I was born to present. I know, and again, similarly in a passing movie or podcast or broadcast decades ago, I remember that Mr. Einstein was credited with saying that we live in a friendly universe. I didn't think much about that, it was decades ago. Said, this is a friendly universe? Again, in my early development of understanding how we live, why we're here, how we got here, I never thought about coming into a friendly universe when all you see on TV and news and things about destruction and abuse and violence, couldn't make that connection to we are living in a friendly universe. But just that reset of your mind and to defer to that solid, timeless source that came before the source of your own heart, I think that'll help you and I to see and feel our independent yet common presence before we actually present it to the world. Well, so with that notion, that idea, almost like Inception, the movie, just observe how that can free you of your wandering mind and through the limitless vision and sound of your source, your heart, the best and responsible sounding board for you and for your possible endeavors today. On that thing about pronoia, here's a definition for you to consider. At its core, pronoia is a spiritual philosophy that perceives life as a series of synchronicities, serendipities, and hidden blessings orchestrated by a higher power. Think about that. Pronoia as a state of mind that is the opposite of paranoia. Whereas a person suffering from paranoia feels that persons or entities are conspiring against them, a person experiencing pronoia believes that the world around them conspires to do them good. The belief can be an irrational belief subjected to medical diagnosis or an enthusiastic spiritual belief. Again, you can look at that from different perspectives or different parts of the spectrum. But just the thought or the observation, there's something besides paranoia called pronoia that is positive, all about yes, all about support, all about enlightenment, uplifting. I had never ever thought of that possibility about this word that I'm pretty sure it's not new, but I had never ever heard of it. So I wonder, given that new reset of what this word means, maybe it's not new to you, but it's definitely new to me. To even go forward in this day, from this moment going forward, with that thought process. Not when I go and encounter people that I don't know, total strangers, or a new environment that I never stepped into. Wouldn't it be interesting to enter into that situation, that environment, with the pronoia frame as you enter in? Not with a ready to do battle or to combat or fight against this new thing that you're not familiar with. To walk into it with a thought, observation given to me that I'm sharing with you about pronoia. Whatever is in this area I'm going into right now, it is conspiring to support and to help me in a positive way. I know that's tough. It's tough even for me to take that on. But anything that I can find about positivity that will enhance my own resilience, my own journey towards resilience, that's why I'm sharing with you today. Not that it is the answer or an answer. It's an approach, another maybe small tool in your kit bag that you can consider. The way we receive grace and thought, we don't create it. We produce from that input. I don't think there's anything bad about getting another positive installment for resilience today. Let me know what you think. Stay present. Stay current. It's always 820.